Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you are listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Yes.
Hello.
Once again.
It is once again.
Well, we are at this point well over 10,000 downloads in.
Not that well over, but we're over. Oh, we didn't start the thing. Damn it, Chipper.
Well, he's starting the camera
Well,
360 so you can take a look.
Let's see. I'm a cranky bitch. Sometimes we forget. We almost are buttoned up. We're buttoned up 85% of the time.
Which is a good grade.
It's pretty good for us. Definitely passing. Speaking of passing, we lost an American hero, would you say, Cerny, recently?
Yes,
and unfortunately for classic rock fans, we're not talking about Tom Petty. We're talking about Hugh Hefner.
The legend.
The legend of tits, ass, and vagina. Hugh. The creator of Playboy.
Which
magazine.
1955 he did it?
Hugh Hefner. Yeah, I'm not sure that... Cerny's having a little fit for himself here. Hugh Hefner was born in 1926, and he always liked wearing sailors' hats. I'm sure it had to do with semen, probably, since he was spilling a lot of it at his mansion. He was editor-in-chief of Playboy magazine, which he founded in 1953.
Damn, it's off by 2 years.
He was 91 when he passed. I think just in his sleep. So, Cerny and I here have the top 15 centerfolds.
Yes.
But I wanted to speak a little bit.
15 most beautiful Playboy Playmates ever.
Now, Cerny and I were...
According to therichest.com.
Oh. Have you ever had any Playboy experiences?
No.
With the magazine?
I don't think I have. Have you? We grew up in a digital age, Chip.
Digital, yeah. We're millennials, so Playboy.com was more my venue. But no, I always heard, I felt like in middle school, by the time we were in high school and we really were getting into needing to see tits and ass and vagina.
Yeah.
Well, Playboy's mostly tits. There wasn't a lot of... There was no penetration or anything. It was just like, it's what you would see if you went with your old man to drop the car off, and the mechanic would have like a centerfold up, and it'd be like, oh, I think I see a nipple there or something. It was something like that. Yeah. Now, you would hear, or maybe it was a movie thing that was like, oh, your old man's Playboys, they're in a sock drawer or whatever.
Trying to get those boners squared.
Cerny, I mean, there's no way my dad, that was never...
Oh,
that sin would not be anywhere. And I don't...
The Antichrist.
Oh, yeah. I do remember...
Nobody fucks with the Jesus.
I do remember one incident. I must have been probably 12 or 13. We would go to the dump, the Fitment dump.
Yes.
And you could recycle shit, and we would take our recycling there. And I remember there being a stack of magazines of like old Playboys stacked up. And I remember seeing them, and a 13-year-old boy, I'm like,
how can I smuggle these?
100%. I'm like, how do I get these from here in the dump, take them back home in my, I drove with my parents without unnoticed. I'm like, maybe... I didn't do anything because it was I couldn't logistically figure out in my head how it would have been an impossibility. And if I was caught,
dead man.
Fucking boarding school for me, for sure. I mean, I don't remember, did we ever, I think when we turned 18 remember we went out and we bought some magazines where we went to like a porn shop, right?
Yeah, but remember that was for a specific reason. Remember we knew.
Yes, that's right.
The starlet.
But she wasn't in Playboy. It was a different adult magazine.
No, yeah, it was Penthouse. I don't remember.
Or Hustler. One of those two.
The Larry Flint.
Hustler.
That's right.
I've heard secondhand. But yeah, I mean, by the time we got to be 18 where we could legally purchase the Playboy magazine, it wasn't...
You can get it for free on the internet.
Right.
So.
You could find worse things online, which is probably what I was into. And, seeing some like softcore stuff. The cool part to me was still like the celebrity part of it. Like, oh, this movie star or this person that's seemingly unreachable. This is... Now, for any kids listening, this is way before the fappening. This is anything like that. It's, way before.
This is way before.
So I don't think... Have you actually looked through a Playboy?
I think I have, like, maybe once.
Like at a barber shop. Yeah. I remember seeing one. I picked it up, and I'm like...
Oh, you know what? We did in New York. Remember the in the bar?
Oh, they had them just sitting there?
No, remember... We were in Greenwich Village, unbeknownst to us that
they were Playboys or Playgirls?
It was a gay zone. Yeah, we didn't know that.
Gay zone?
Gay. Well, I mean,
yeah.
Anyway, we didn't know that. And remember, we went to that bar with that guy, and he told the guys they were playing something on the jukebox. Remember the guys said, "Don't play that gay shit in my bar" or something.
Oh, he was like the one standout in the gay area or whatever. That
I remember we made some comment. He's like, "Oh, remember? Didn't he like ask us something weird?" It was like we didn't know. We were oblivious. We're like, no. And then remember he pulled out the Playboys out of his. He had like a drawer. I remember pulling them out and throwing them onto the bar top. It's like, take a look, guys. We're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, we're 21. Like, sure,
I'll take a look.
I'll drink beer and look at naked women and get a half hard on next to Cerny. How's it different from any other day?
Trying to get this boner squared away.
But I think, like, definitely in San Francisco, the barbershop around the corner had the old school. They had the Playboys there, and it's like, oh, and I don't know. It doesn't really ever appeal to me, and I don't know. Especially with the internet, there's no reason to with these the stuff they have today. You should see it, boys. Anyway, so let's hit the.
Remember when the internet was? It would be like a picture, be like bloop.
Yeah,
and then you have to wait. They go bloop. It was like
oh my god, her forehead's looking. I mean, just to download one photo.
Oh, it
took
like 20
at least
minutes.
At least 20 minutes.
Bloop. Then you have to wait. Then you get like the top. Like come on.
And you're 16 years old. It's not like you're like you're edging or anything. You're just like, oh god, her collarbone looks so good. I lost it there.
With anticipation.
Yeah. So Playboy, I know a couple of years ago, went to the thing where they're like, hey, we're not doing nudity.
Yeah.
They switched, remember? They're like, oh, we're going to beef the editorial content up or some shit like that. But
because there's always because they were writing off that joke, remember, always like,
for the articles.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they had Lindsay Lohan in there one year, I remember. And the big one, I think, would be Pam Anderson.
Yes.
She had a good spread. I remember.
Literally.
Yeah. But other than that, I couldn't name. But
you're in luck because we got 15 here.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Cerny.
Coming in number 15, according to theriches.com, Cindy Crawford.
I'm going to have to throw an eye on that one.
I know.
What year does it say? What does it look like there? That's probably 90s.
88. July 1988, Cindy Crawford.
No, that's full bush.
Supermodel Cindy Crawford by
full
super photographer Herb Ritz.
Okay. I'm not so concerned with the photographer moving forward.
I know. I only read super and by super, so then I just filled it in. Like, that was lame.
You had to.
Yeah, that was lame.
So Cindy Crawford, I would say she's 15 only. She's a pretty, that's a pretty good get from Hugh?
Yes, that was.
Okay.
Coming at number 14, Shannon Tweed. This is January 1998.
Show me
I don't know what she's from.
I mean,
that name doesn't ring a bell for
she looks hot.
For some reason.
That's like a, late 80s, early 90s lady. Now,
1998, so.
I get the feeling, or I remember some of these girls would be on the cover of Playboy, but they wouldn't necessarily be nude.
Oh, in the shoot.
Yeah. Didn't like a Kardashian do that or something, right? Or maybe they would be nude, but it wouldn't. When I say nude, I mean we're talking about seeing, nips, full,
so
at least top.
Yeah, in the 80s, Tweed was the softcore queen.
Oh,
for for teenage. So they just want to softcore stuff.
Okay. Tweed. I have my work computer up. I probably shouldn't pop any of this stuff up on there. Who's we're on to 13?
Number 13.
Are you reading? Are you in the articles, Cerny?
I was in the article. I was just trying to get more on
Tweed.
Shannon Tweed.
Maybe I'll go. I'll bring her wiki. I'll bring wiki up. Wikipedia. We could do some double. What's her name?
Shannon Tweed.
Sounds like a blazer.
It does.
Oh, here she. Oh, she's not looking bad. She's 60 now. Okay, she's just she's a mainstream erotica actress, erotica thriller.
So she first appeared in Playboy in 1982. You're right.
And her husband, Gene Simmons.
Oh yes.
Yes. Okay.
That a boy, Jane.
That's pretty good.
Number 13.
Her bust size.
Hold on. I don't know.
36C.
I'm taking a look at this right now.
Okay. Waist 25, hips 36. It's not bad. I think Sir Mix-a-Lot would have liked a little bit more, but what are you going to do? Oh, she had a brief relationship with Hugh Hefner. Oh, she was Playmate of the Year in 1982. Interesting.
Number 13.
Okay.
Marilyn Monroe. So I'm looking at this. This. I don't know if you can see it on the.
Yeah. This is safe for work because it's not actually the spread.
Playboy Entertainment for Men. It's 50 cents. First time in any magazine, full color, the famous Marilyn Monroe nude.
Oh, now is this nude as in she didn't have a shirt on, but she had coverage of the goods? Or it's hard.
Nude. I think she's nude. I think she's actually nude. I don't really know. I haven't seen that one.
I haven't either. That seems like a picture I would have seen. I would have sought it out for myself. Expand my knowledge base. I can't be Googling this on my work computer. Like, Chipper, we need to view your search history, random search history. Oh,
like a random drug test.
Now, you see, boss, I was doing some research for the pod, and we were celebrating the life of Hugh Hefner. We want to do him some justice with a good solid pod. So, Monroe. I like it.
All right.
I would say so far, these seem pretty good.
Yeah, I don't have any complaints. Number 12, Sharon Stone. December 1992.
Is this after the Basic Instinct?
There was a time when Sharon Stone was the actress.
Where she flashed the beef. Beauty.
Today, most remembered for appearance in Basic Instinct. You know? The beef.
Right?
Yeah. It was that.
Let me see.
You may not realize that this
Playboy.
Oh, she was in Total Recall.
Oh,
that was her big break. 2 years prior,
and she did Playboy as well. They're in the same year.
Yes.
So Basic Instinct. Oh, Raquel Welch.
I have somebody in mind. Let me just take a look if she's on here. She was one of my favorites back in the day.
Oh.
And she's on the list. Okay.
Good.
I was about to take
I think I might know. There's a couple that I know that I think on here.
Do you want to take a guess?
On yours?
Yes.
I'm going to say Carmen Electra.
Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Jeff, you know it too well.
And then that's what I'm like. I do remember that. I do specifically remember. When you're a teenage boy and you see certain things, they just get etched into your mind.
Yeah, they do.
You just know stuff.
Okay.
So Sharon Stone.
And we're semi-lovers, so we know each other.
We're probably in the... Right.
Number 11, Denise Richards.
I mean, these people would look pretty good now, and they're like in their 60s. I'm like, I would take a peek now. Denise Richards, what year was that?
I'm taking a look.
This article isn't giving the amount of
2004.
Whoa, that's only okay. She's 46 now.
It was she appeared in Playboy, and it was just 5 months after she gave birth to their daughter.
Wow,
with Charlie Sheen.
Oh, Charlie Sheen.
They were married.
She could have AIDS. Allegedly, could. We're just saying hypothetically.
It's a possibility.
Man, she doesn't look bad herself. At age 19, she had a rushed breast implant procedure, and the doctor put larger implants than what she asked for. Oh, she was preparing for Wild Things, and in 2004, she appeared for Playboy. Okay, and she was having problems with her marriage. She didn't feel sexy, and she felt she had something to prove. All right. Thanks, Denise.
Number 10. Okay. Now we're getting to the top 10.
Drumroll.
Okay. Number 10.
Drumroll. How much jacking do you think Hugh Hefner is responsible for? I mean, a lot of batches, a lot of spilt seed on his hands.
His doing, I don't know.
Top 10. Go ahead.
Jenny McCarthy. She climbed the Playboy ladder. She first appeared in the magazine back in 1984, then emerged as a Playmate in 96.
Okay, so Playmate is when you make it into the house? Like when you live there, right?
Actually, I don't quite know.
I don't know either. We're not
Playboy experts.
No, she was Playmate of the Year in 93.
Think this would be right up our wheelhouse, but...
And there was a whole Playmates show.
Oh,
too,
yeah, with Kendra, Holly, and Bridget, I think.
Well, I thought you weren't an expert, Cerny. You fucking... I know who else is going to be on this list coming up. So, yeah, now, do you buy this stuff that Hugh Hefner, he's in his... He died when he was 90, whatever. He was saying he's in his 80s, and he's like, yeah, I don't need Viagra or any of this stuff. Do you believe any of that shit?
No, I do not believe that.
I'm like,
all.
You're full of shit. Just what's the harm in saying you?
You're already a fucking legend. I mean, do you have to try to go God status and everybody?
Right, I know. God status. I mean, I don't know what. You think these chicks were banging him and stuff, or is it this whole kind of facade that he was putting on? Because these chicks, these are some of the hottest women out there, and you're acting like you want to give some 80-year-old wrinkly penis a blowjob. Like,
yeah, I know.
Who are you fucking
kidding?
You
desperately want it.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
He's so sweet. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, he is the hardest boners. Sure he does, lady.
Yeah.
He was fucking Metamucil.
Yeah. Would you bang him after Matlock?
Yeah. Oh, he always goes to bed after Jeopardy at 5.
we eat supper.
Right, yeah. We get early bird special at the Black Bear Diner.
Free plug, Black Bear.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on to number 9.
Yes.
Stacey Dash.
Do
you know who this is?
No.
So she was in Clueless.
Oh, she's exotic.
Yeah.
Let's see. She's 50 now.
Wow.
Wow, she's a conservative.
Yeah, so we might not sit with her politically, but she's pretty sexy.
Wow. She is had a couple spouses as well.
So I think she's very outspoken.
Republican, but it says, according to Wikipedia, she's Democratic Party 2012 and prior. Wow. Oh, she works for Fox News now.
Yeah.
And she didn't appear to be a fan of Obama.
No.
Okay. But she was in What year was she?
It doesn't say on here, actually.
Oh, did they try to 2006 August? And she was in a couple music videos. Kanye West music video, and she launched her own lingerie line and was in Playboy. So I feel that if you were kind of one of these girls that was like, oh, I'll never, or they never been nude in a movie or something, and you kind of have a big appearance you want to pump up, you go with the Playboy thing. It gives you a lot of heat, and then you kind of are in there like, oh yeah, hey, don't forget I'm in Sharknado 4. Check it out, and here's my boobies. She's how does the cover look? Is that what it is?
This has this picture right here.
That's top 10
those
material.
of you listening, sorry.
She's top 10. Just fucking.
Oh, she is. Yes.
Google her. Stacey Dash. Now she's some political activist or something.
Yeah, she's gone off the rails there.
Yeah, she has a cross necklace, so she's a good girl. Anyway,
number 8.
Mm-hmm.
This is somebody I have no idea who this is. Ursula Andress.
Spell that. Oh, and Ress.
And Ress.
Okay.
Yes. Or Andress.
Oh, she's old.
Yeah, in 1965, she appeared in Playboy and kicked off a ritual that many Bond girls.
Cerny, she's the
follow.
first Bond girl.
Well.
And Dr. No.
I didn't know that.
Okay. Wow. Interesting. Okay. And so what's the cover? Flash that over here. I don't know. That's some forehead she's got herself.
Yeah, I know.
I could see
I guess for being class. I mean, I don't know. I don't remember her in Dr. No or anything that.
Honey Ryder was her name.
For me, right now, not top 10 material. I would take
I think with the hindsight lens, yes, but I mean, I'm taking Denise Richards or
over,
I'm taking any of these.
Yes.
I think for the time and when it came out and the James Bond movie was so big, Dr. No, and it was like the mainstream actress.
Yes.
I think at the time it was a big deal. Anyway.
Okay.
Yes.
Number 7.
Oh, hold on. She dated James Dean shortly before his death in 55.
So she is old. She's still alive?
She is 81.
So yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, moving on, number 6.
Okay. Man, this is the cream rises to the top.
To the penis.
To the penis. To the tip. The cream rises
Kim
to the
Basinger.
tip.
Kim Basinger is number 7. So she is on, looks like, February of 1983.
Man, she's 63 now.
She wasn't a major celebrity when she did Playboy in 83.
She was also a Bond girl. Sorry.
Yes. In Never Say Never Again.
Mm-hmm.
Playboy.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
She
was a nobody at this moment in time, I guess.
Oh, she was also in your favorite baseball movie with Robert Redford. And she earned a Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actress for that. Okay. And she was in Playboy. Charlize Theron was also in Playboy.
I didn't know that.
We only have a couple more slots to go through.
Yeah,
She
I
better
know.
be in
She
there.
better be in there for sure. Or the stat boy would be offended. This is one of his ladies.
Oh, Charlize Theron is?
Oh, yeah. This is one of his ladies.
Okay.
All right. Coming at number 6, Ellie McPherson.
Hold on. I'm tangent into the Charlize Theron Playboy.
All right. Well,
what is it? What's her name?
Ellie McPherson.
Sounds familiar.
She was a supermodel in the 90s.
Oh, okay. I've seen her.
Yeah,
She's still alive.
I would hope so.
She's a Brit. She's in 94. May 94.
Yes.
Okay.
Ding, ding, ding.
There we go.
Coming in number 10. Or sorry, number 10. Number 5, Bo Derek.
Okay, that's pretty. It's pretty solid, I would say. What does the cover look like there? She's like the original, sex symbol, sort of, right?
Yeah.
She was in that movie Perfect 10.
Tommy Boy. She was in Tommy Boy.
Why is her hair always wet like that? I don't know. Anyway.
Must have been the thing. That was
she was in Tarzan.
84.
Bolero. Maybe she was pointing, or, she's a horse owner and activist, apparently.
A lot of activism going on.
Yeah, a lot of activism.
After the fact. They come in number 4. Rachel Hunter.
Okay.
I don't know.
Hunter. Let's see. Oh, just some blonde. Oh. Her spouse is Rod Stewart.
Okay.
So that maybe explains it. She's also been on the cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue a couple of years. She's been in Vogue, Elle, Rolling Stone, Playboy, and Cosmo. And she's just an Australian model. She's 5'11", blonde hair, blue eyes. Sounds like a perfect fit for the Playboy magazine. What year do you have for her? 2004 April.
Yes.
Okay.
The first time they turned down Playboy, the first time they asked, the year was 1986, and she would just start her modeling career at 17.
Is he aware of the laws that are? I don't know. PEF.
Number 3. Now we're getting.
I'm gonna guess. One, Pam Anderson has to be somewhere on here. Carmen Electra, and number 2, I don't know. Like, are they gonna go? Okay, the first African American woman that he had on.
Number 3, Carmen Electra.
Oh my, she's been in multiple times, right? She's a multi.
Yeah. During the 90s, there was the popular game called Mary Fuck Kill, and Carmen Electra probably broke the record for the most.
Oh yeah,
fucks. That's how popular it was. So she appeared in both 2003 and 2009 issues.
And 96. She's featured in 96. Oh, there goes our camera. Oh well.
Well, at least you got that.
Oh no, she's been 4. You're right.
All right.
She's solid, and she was married to
Dennis Rodman,
Dave Navarro. If you're just some average Joe, good luck. You got to be on the fucking edge for her, on the razor's edge.
So this next one, don't quite.
Dita Von
Tessie?
Yes, let's see. Oh.
Dita Von Tessie?
She's an American burlesque artist, model, costume designer, formerly married to Marilyn Manson. Okay.
How does he get?
I don't.
How does he? He has some smoking hot chicks always around him.
Maybe he's got a huge hog. I really can't. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
Oh, jeez.
Fetish and glamour. Okay, she was big into the corset. That was her go-to thing.
Okay.
Through wearing a corset for many years, there's a fetish called a tight lacer. This is according to Wikipedia. The more you know with Chip and CERN.
There you
go. Through wearing a corset for many years, she reduced her waistline to 22 inches and can be laced down as far as 16.5 inches. Jesus. Seems fucking
deadly.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, she's been in Playboy 4 times. Interesting. I don't know what. That's an odd pick, I would say.
Yes, but especially number 2. Maybe we'll have to crack one open.
We'll have to. Yeah. Let me. Can you buy this on eBay, or where do you get one of these now?
Digital version. Coming in number 1.
It's got to be.
It is.
Pam Anderson.
It is. Oh, you're right. It is.
With her barbed wire tattoo?
The one they're showing is because she's been in there.
I would say
the Bond bombshell appeared in the following issues: October 89, February 91, July 92, August 93, November 94, January 96, September 97, June 98, February 99, July 2001, May 04, January 07, and January 2011. That's 3 decades.
Wow.
If you want to keep in track. Woo.
Have you seen her recently?
Yeah.
Oh boy. How old a lady is she now? She's 50.
Is she?
Yeah. She's had some, speaking of husband things as well, at Tommy Lee and Kid Rock.
Oh, yes.
Who else has she been with? Those are the most notable. I think she's, when you think of Playboy, I guess you just think of Pam Anderson.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she was on it for 3 fucking decades, whatever it was.
Wow. Well, do you think in Hugh's honor we'll crack one open? I have no desire. I wonder if subscriptions like increased, you know?
I don't have a desire either. I don't know.
And so you just pop that computer open, no problem.
Yeah.
So,
and it's free.
Well, Hugh, we appreciate you, and hopefully you appreciate the Chip and Cern, half-assed obituary we gave you.
Mostly going through your selections over the years.
Now I take more protests with the number 2 pick of this.
Yeah, I'm protesting. I don't agree with that at all.
Is there a space to make comments, Cerny? Can we leave him a hate comment?
Sure disagree with number 2.
Yeah. So
comment reduction number 1.
Now we do want to hear who's your Cern. We know Cern goes Karma Electra.
I do.
Chip, I'd probably go one of those Pam Anderson, or one of those earlier Pam Anderson ones.
Not the 2011.
No, not that one. That's busted, Pam. And so that's what I would do. Now tweet us at Chip and Cern Show and tell us your favorite.
Yes,
centerfold.
A little homework for the listeners.
Oh yeah, fucking throw a pick on there too. Why not? Just Chip and Cern can throw an eyeball on it as well. We'll give our rating.
Yes.
And then any other homework we need to do for this?
No.
Okay, thanks, sir. Yes. Tweet us or email us your favorite Playboy centerfold as a tribute to Hugh Hefner.
There you go.
I think he would like that.
He would.
And let us know if you still subscribe or if you have some sort of funny Playboy thing. Have you found your dad's Playboys? Did your dad have Playboys? Your dad have a magazine, a Honcho, and you got really confused? We'd like to know. Tweet us or email us at Chip and Cern Show. Any last tidbits, Cerny?
No, actually. It's a good cast.
Live long and wink to Playboy. Until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.